So this is our Transit 250 camper van conversion, and we like it very much. I'm going to talk more about this at the end of the video, but I just wanted to show you. I'm sure you have had the chance to look at the different vans that are available. I definitely would recommend this vehicle, and I'll tell you more about that later, but I want to show you the camper parts of the van. So just to begin with, this is a 250. It's a medium roof. Medium roof is good unless you're taller than about maybe 5'10" or 5'11". Here's a screen that we use if we need to have some air moving through. We use this just on this one side. We have it for both sides. We use it just on this one side, then use the fantastic fan to bring air in, or bring air from the top, and you can reverse it either way. And other than that, I just want to show you on the outside of the van here. This is for plugging in our shore power, if we're going to be hooked to shore power. And I will show you the interior of the van next. So this is the way we have the interior set up. We have, you can see the porta potty there. This is the second van I did in 85 van conversion. It was a 1985 E350 that we converted into a camper first. So we had a little bit of experience here, but this is the way we did this with the porta potty. And then we just went and bought an inexpensive vanity at Home Depot, and put that in here, bolted it in, put it together good and secure. Got the least expensive sink we could find, the smallest one at Home Depot, stainless steel, and put that in, and we just have cold water. We use a Rule pump, and get any type of a countertop. This one is wood from actually from Lowe's, and that's worked really well. Put a little bit of polyurethane on there. So we put a shelf on here just for our essentials. We also have a 2,000 watt converter, and that's good enough for running the microwave. I'll show you in a second. We have LED lights throughout, and so we have here we have the galley pump. Remember, I say a galley pump, a lot of yachts are quite a bit like these campers, so you can get a lot of marine items. This pump it's a Rule submersible pump, and it's worked really well. We've put about a little over 50,000 miles, road miles, on this van since we've had it, and it's worked out really well for us. This is the antenna for the TV, and then when I turn around this way, we put a shelf in here. You can see there's the microwave, and some more storage there. Has some more storage. It's where we keep our pots and pans and extra paper towels and things like that. And then we have this seat. The van came with this seat here, and in Pennsylvania, if you have a rear seat in the van, you can register it as a station wagon, which is a lot better than just a motorhome. And I don't know exactly what the prices are. And these curtains, I got them all from a Volkswagen camper that was in a junkyard, but the interior was really good. I used a lot of parts on my last camper, but these curtains have worked out really well. And now I want to show you our TV. We got this at Love's Truck Stop, which is a combination TV and DVD player, which is nice. You can watch movies from on the road. And then we have stickers up here from some of them have fallen off, I see, from some of the states that we've been in, quite a few states. We just got back from a 2,000-mile trip. Went to Indiana and out to Iowa, and the van just ran really well. Went out to Iowa City. So there's where we store our chairs, our folding chairs. Now, the bed situation. The first van we built, we don't need the lights. First van we built had the beds going across. Now, we wanted to do this for two reasons. As we got older with the first van, you'd end up waking somebody up in the middle of the night if you got up to go to the bathroom or whatever. So this way, we made these beds to fit our size. You see, my wife's is a little bit shorter for her, and she wanted it a little bit wider. And this one is mine. It's long enough for me. And so this has worked out much better. Now, the advantage here is this van is a multi-use van. We use it to, if we have a project going on, like yesterday we went and picked up some mulch. This bed folds up out of the way, up against the wall, and we use a ratchet strap to hold it up. And then we have plenty of room for lumber or mulch or whatever we're carrying. So that's worked out well. And then underneath the beds, we have plenty of storage. So that's worked out nice. And back here we have a folding table with chairs in it, with stools in it. So if it's raining or whatever, we want to eat inside, we fold the bed up and set the table up, and can eat in here. And you notice one thing I learned the hard way here on this shelf. I only hit my head a few times before I ended up putting something soft in there. So every time I hit it now, it's not bad. Oh, and then we took, just for privacy, we took and put this shower curtain up. This is a medical thing. Put the shower curtain up, so it gives you a little bit of privacy. You want to get opaque curtains. I mean, ones you can't see through, that's for sure. Now, I want to tell you about this bathroom. Those are kind of the basics of the camper, but I want to tell you, this is for the last 15 years, I've been using this system, and this is a marine pump. This is a marine pump for, actually for changing oil in an inboard outboard. But this works great for dumping the toilet, so you don't have to carry the toilet out and dump it every time. I take and fill this up 2 times, and you can take it in if you're staying at a campground. You don't want to be walking around with it. You can use a shopping bag. It fits in there, and carry it in and dump it in the toilet, or take it out where nobody sees you and just dump it on the ground. But at any rate, then after I've taken that, it takes about 2 of these to dump the toilet, and then it'll take another 2 approximately to clean out the gray water tank, and that's a 6-gallon. We've got a 4-gallon freshwater tank. We got that at Walmart, at 4-gallon freshwater and 6-gallon gray water. And then we use this funnel with quick disconnects to fill, let me pull it out, to fill that tank, so I don't have to be pulling that. I can fill the tank inside the vanity cabinet. So then we've got our coffee maker in there. Now, that 2,000 watt inverter works fine for the microwave and the coffee maker. It will not run our convection hot plate. We have to be plugged into shore power for that. And also that inverter If you're running twin deep cell batteries, I'm sure you could run it by itself, but I'm just running one battery. It's underneath the seat on the Transits, and it is fine. Just I run the engine if I'm using the microwave or the coffee maker while we're doing that. So here's the fantastic fan. Oh, it has to be up. It won't turn on if it's not up, of course. It goes either way. We installed that ourselves, and we installed the inverter ourselves. We just followed the directions and wired it up. I'll show you the wiring here, basic wiring. Hooked it up to the battery and put the proper fuses on everything. Just follow the directions. And we've got a combination smoke and carbon monoxide. Now, I'll tell you, these Ford vans, well, I'll show you a couple other things first. The table, I've got that secured here with the ratchet strap. I've got a handle here. We've got a little step on our hitch here to help us get in and out. I use this going in and out of the back quite a bit. It's a way to do that. And these doors, you know, will swing out this far, or if you unlock them, they'll swing all the way around. And they've got a little magnet there that holds it together. So these vans, like I say, we put a little over 50,000 miles on this, and virtually had no problems to speak of. Regular maintenance, brakes occasionally. It does great on mileage. And so a couple other things I want to show you here. This is on the back. We put this little shelf in here behind the one bed and the door side of the one bed. We've got a fire extinguisher, and we keep our extra water bottles there, and usually keep at least 3 gallons of extra water. And then on this side we have storage for when we go on a trip. We keep our luggage under here and anything else. And these legs do fold up when you fold the table up, and this just pulls out when you fold the bed up. And we just use a cooler. We had an electric cooler when we had the dual battery. If you have good dual deep dish batteries, you probably get away with it, but we just use ice box. Even in the hottest weather, it's good for a couple days. Buy some more ice, so it's not a problem. And also wanted to show you under here in the back is I have 2 tool bags, extra towel, and all the stuff we'd use on a regular basis we keep in the totes under here. And in one of those we have the screens. We have water bottles in that one. This one here we have the convection hot plate, which works well as long as you're plugged into shore power. It will not work on a 2,000 watt inverter. Now, maybe a 3,000 watt would, but I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with it. We only use it when we're plugged into shore power. The microwave works fine, and we can use that for a lot of stuff. We have the storage up here, a couple totes up there, dishes, utensils, bags for the potty. Oh, and I do need to show you, you know, it's something people don't talk about very much, but there's, when you're primitive, so-called primitive camping, and you need to, you're not at a place where there's an actual toilet. This is our porta potty for the other, number 2. Keep it under there. We got plenty of bags up there, and it's not pleasant, but we fold the bag up and throw it in the tray someplace. That's the way you do it. So then I want to show you, I mentioned refilling the tank. Now, when you're refilling your tank, instead of having to take it out and fill it up and carry it back in, we use this with the quick disconnects. These are stainless steel quick disconnects for water, not for air. They're actually in the pressure washer industry, and they're fairly expensive, but that's the best way to do it. Get stainless steel and plumb them in here, usually 1/4-inch fittings, and that's the best way to do it. Then just store it out of the way, and I'll be putting more water in that. So got drawers here, we keep stuff in, got lots of storage. So LED light wise, we've got a light here over the sink when it's dark in here. We've got a light here. I have switches down here, one for the light. There's the LED light on, and then this is for the TV, and we've got a little shelf here. We keep the remote for the TV on this shelf, set of headphones, and then over here is, you can't see it, but it'll light up the LED light. There's the LED light for this side, for this bed. Plenty of plug-ins, so you can plug in your USB ports, 12-volt plug-ins, and you could wire in USB ports if you want. Again, we did this build in 2017. This Transit 250, and I'll just turn this around so you can see. Oh, I think I can hit the, no, I don't know how to do it. See, I'm about 5'8", and there's still plenty of room here for me to stand up good and straight. So I hope that worked. And we have these curtains here, so they pull out of the way. All the curtains are snapped and Velcro, a combination of snaps and Velcro. And it's worked really well. So, like I say, we bought this in 2017. It was a 2015 van, and the only problem, we had a starter go bad, but not on the road. We've never had a problem on the road that's let us down. The maintenance has been acceptable. Brakes, we had two O2 sensors, but it is right now It's 2026. It's a 11-year-old vehicle, so you can expect to have some problems, but overall the maintenance has been very admirable. So now I'll go out here, and I go out the back door a lot of times. This makes a lot of sense. So if I pull this door halfway, then it'll lock there. If I want to unlock it, I just hit it all the way over to unlock for it to go all the way around. Same thing on this side, put it in the middle. And that's all there is to it. Wonderful piece of equipment. Very happy with it. Just replaced this light. Got that off of eBay. It was easy to replace. And on YouTube to replace these were very easy to replace. Has a 3.7 motor. I strongly advise that over the twin turbo 3.5, I guess it is, just because there's so much less to go wrong with it. And you can let it idle. You know, we'll sit and let this idle if we want to rest. If it's hot out, we want to rest, we'll leave the air conditioner running and just sit for a couple hours. It uses, when it's idling, you know, they use this generation of engines in the police cruisers and everything. There's very little gas when it's idling. We'll let it idle for a couple hours and be able to rest, and it uses almost no gas at all. We've got extra storage up here for paperwork and whatever we want to put up there. The new ones don't have that storage up top there. So please, if you've enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. I just wanted to show you that I hung a dowel rod, mounted a piece of dowel rod here underneath this beside our rear seat. And that's where we put our hanging clothes. So I want to show you the bunks. Here's the handle that comes with the van. I need that for getting up in it. Now, on these bunks, they're not fancy, but they're very functional. I just used plywood and 2x4s, painted them white. Very functional. Like I say, this one folds up out of the way. Now, we used foam. See, down in the 2x4. Ugh. That foam it's 8-inch foam. We got an 8-inch foam mattress. It came in the mail. It was a couple $100. And then we used the kitchen knife. We bought a new kitchen knife, inexpensive, and that's what we used to cut the foam. And then, of course, my wife made bedspreads and so on for it. The bunks have worked out real well. We screw them together well enough that there's no rattles or anything like that. We're going down the road, and things have just worked out really well. Make sure your curtains, I actually got these curtains from a Volkswagen camper that they were parting out. And there were all kinds. I used them on my last camper, and then had plenty left over for this camper. Placed these headlamps. They were getting a little bit discolored. Got those off of eBay, and they were very easy to replace. And so that's basically what I wanted to tell you. And I hope that you enjoy this video and it's helped you out a lot.